I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you our CEO, Michael Weeder. Michael, everybody is waiting with just bated breath. We are so excited about what you're going to share. I hope soon I'll be able to sleep a good night again, but I'm not worried about it. I'm having so much fun. Mr. Michael Weeder, we're ready for our demo, sir.
Okay, great. So, I want to welcome everybody to the call today. What we're going to be really sharing today is really the next evolution, not only of shopping Sherlock and kind of where we're headed, but also the next evolution of what you guys are seeing out in the marketplace. And again, us positioning you in front of these incredible trends that are happening and finally giving you and giving average people, not that you're average, but giving average people really around the world the opportunity to be able to benefit from these incredible trends that are happening. And, Chuck had mentioned before, when you look at e-commerce, here you are, and e-commerce, has grown from $55 billion in 2003 to over $1 trillion by 2012. It's still a $1 trillion industry growing at 20% per year. And where have you seen that before? And, in our space, in direct sales and network marketing, all we do, it's a matter of you give the product away for free. You make money as people benefit from the use of the product, and you build a team of people that do the same thing. And in turning the paradigm around, most network marketing companies that are product-based companies, you look for a product, you manufacture that product, you look to mark it up 7 times is what you're ideally looking to be able to do. So a $10 product you're looking to sell for $70, and then you attach BV to CV. By the time you get tax and shipping, it's hitting your door usually at between $90 and $100. And then they pay out, you can see it in the publicly traded companies are out there, they're paying out roughly 40%. With our product, you're finding the best deals on products and services. You're not trying to sell products, that are overpriced and somehow be able to justify that price. You're giving a product away that finds the best deals on products and services, and you're making money by doing that. And because of the fact that we don't have the manufacturing, the shipping, the warehousing, and all those other associated costs that those product-based network marketing companies have, we're able to pay out 68% of every dollar that comes in, rather than usually somewhere in the range of 39 to 45% that those other companies will pay out. So those are some distinctive advantages that we have. When you look at e-commerce, the next major growth area, and it's already hit, has been on the mobile side. And so what's happening now in the mobile space, and what's very exciting, and I was just at the Mobile Bee conference in Silicon Valley about 6 months ago, and I can tell you all the big companies were there, the Amazons, the eBays, the Walmarts, the Facebooks, all the big retailers were there, the Walmarts, the Targets, they were all there. And what was the interesting part of that is that everybody had known that mobile is coming, it's coming, it's coming. Well, last year it actually hit, and when it hit in a tsunami. And when you look at the amount of traffic that's going to these companies are going right now through the mobile devices to these companies, and now the mobile commerce and the buying that's happening, it's absolutely going to be even bigger than what you saw in e-commerce with the growth. And that's what we're positioning ourselves in front of with our new mobile app, and now also with our small business platform. And I'm really excited to be able to share that with you. And even you guys have seen it at, Apple Pay, because if you bank at a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Chase, Apple, with their Apple Pay, has built relationships now with all of those major banks. And so where it's basically moving is not only are you going to be able to surf on your mobile phone and connect to the internet and download coupons and specials and so forth, but also pay for that product with your mobile phone. And that's whether or not you're actually buying it in e-commerce or whether you're in the store. And the projections is that really next year we're going to see the explosion of mobile commerce. Apple Pay has started it. You've got other factions now, the big retailers. You've got the credit card companies, MasterCard and Visa, that you're going to see their products next year. And you're expecting, and so the projections are that you're going to see an explosion in mobile commerce next year. And over and above that, they're projecting in the next few years, get this, 15% of all in-store transactions will be right from the mobile phone, right from what's called a mobile wallet. And we're perfectly positioned to take advantage of that. And not only if you look at it, does it skew the entire demographics, because as you guys know, the millennials have basically grown up with the technology. So it's second nature to them. But we now have situations where we've got people that are baby boomers and senior citizens that no longer even use a laptop. They're actually starting to do all of their searching and all of their interaction with the internet right over their mobile phone. So we're really excited about that, and we're excited. So here's what's happening. All these small businesses basically are looking at what's happening in mobile, and they're trying to figure out how do I compete? How do I put together basically not only a mobile app, but then go ahead and market mobily and be able to do that? And so you've seen these daily deal companies, for example, that have come into the marketplace. Sherry had mentioned it, and again, thank you, Sherry, for being able to share. Thank you, Mark. Thanks, Chuck, for all that you do, and also thank you, Willie Davis, too. But what's happened is you saw Groupon basically come into the marketplace and become a huge success. And one of the reasons it became a huge success is, again, it helps people find great deals on products and services. And we actually thought, and I thought that, okay, here, because of the recession, Groupon came in, it filled the niche and so forth, but you saw it scale around the world. And then we thought, okay, there's going to be additional competition coming in. You've got the Living Socials, you've got the Travel Zoos, you've got all these little niche sites that also do daily deals. Groupon's business is going to get hurt. And the reality is, if you look at Groupon this year, they're 25% ahead of where they were last year. Groupon will do, with all the competition, Groupon will do $3 billion this year in business. $3 billion this year in business. They're a company that's worth $5 billion. And here, if you look at the space, again, you've got Living Social, you've got Travel Zoo, you've got a number of other companies that are also in that space. But look at the growth that they've done, because they give at least the businesses an opportunity to be able to generate additional business. And Groupon now is moving away from their email marketing now to website-based and to mobile, because they've seen a lot of their growth and a lot of ways that people are accessing their deals through the mobile device. So they're actually evolving in that as well. And here's really the Groupon model. And this is why it's difficult for businesses. And here's where the opportunity lies. And here's how we are taking advantage of the opportunity with our Sherlock small business platform. Groupon basically will do a deal where they'll go in and say you're a restaurant. They'll say, okay, for $40 worth of food, basically, you pay $20. And then what Groupon does is they take $10, 50% of that from that restaurant. So in essence, what's happening is that Groupon will actually pay that restaurant for $40 worth of food, $10. For a lot of businesses, that's really a loss leader. They're hoping that somebody is going to basically find their restaurant, become a fan of their restaurant, and then become a repeat customer. But the reality is that most people will not go back unless they've got another Groupon and unless they've got another deal. And you guys know that because you probably do the same thing with the Groupons and so forth. So really what we've done is put together a program with our small business platform that enables you to be able to go out and sign up small businesses, have small businesses create coupons, specials, and deals, and deliver them, and have you make the money on doing that, and fully undercut what Groupon is paying. So if you can, Chuck, if you can go to the actually the small business platform. Okay. And so what I want you to do basically is look at it. Here's what I want to share with you. And let me also preface this really quick by saying that what you're looking at here is our super admin panel. So this is the company's panel where we can actually monitor and get statistics and data of all the deals that are happening around the world. And so that's what I'm going to show you here, and then I'm going to show you basically what the merchant sees as well. So if you go in and just go back to the top, Chuck, if you would. So if you go in and you look at the top, we've got a number of different categories here that you can look at with regards to demographics. We've got, the first one is basically a real-time dashboard where you can see, where we can see in real time, you know, what merchants are basically on board, what their offers are. We can see the downloads. We can see who's redeemed it. So we've got that ability to be able to see that all over the world. The great thing about that is we can then share campaigns and analytics that work to be able to also help our businesses that we bring in. The second thing that you see basically is the user analytics. So if you go down and you click on that, Chuck, and basically the analytics, this is the great thing that we give to small businesses, guys, is not only are they able to be able to put together deals, whatever deals they want, whether it's a 20% off or a 30% off or what have you, but they also are able to see, you know, they can also control that, and you'll see that in a second. So they can control that by geolocation, what they're putting out. They can control their deals, and then they also have the ability to see who actually clicked on their coupon, who then downloaded the coupon, who then redeemed the deal, and it breaks it down by demographics, so they can see it by gender, by age, by location. Did they do it by Facebook? Did they do it via social media? And they can build a profile of that user and get people to opt in to receive additional offers, and then they can do push marketing to those people as well. So not only are we able to provide those demographics and provide those kinds of deals where they choose the deal rather than doing the 50% off or whatever, they choose the deal that they want. Not only are we able to provide that for them, but we're able to build a database for them that they can also push market to. So if you go out, and I'm not sure what and we've got a partner basically that's been doing this in Indonesia here for a little while, so you can see some of the demographics here that have been happening through Indonesia, because we wanted to go ahead and beta tested it in a different country before we released it also in the United States. So just go down to the username and basically view the details of one of those users so that they can see, Chuck. Okay, so this is basically what you can see. You can see what action that person took. You can see basically where it happened. You get a phone number. You see how many people what the redeems are. You see what the clicks are and so forth. So you get all those details of the user analytics. And let's go to the merchant analytics, Chuck, if you would. So we also, and then click on that first one if you would. Okay, so here's basically a merchant. So this is what we see, just to let you know. And this is really, really exciting. And again, this is our super admin panel. You say, okay, here's the merchant name, here's the merchant email address, here's how many clicks they had, here's how many downloads they had of coupons, and basically, and I'll tell you how this works out with regards to the business model. Here's how many redeemed the offer, and here's the number of offers they ran. And then if you look down underneath it, basically, you also see on the interaction details, you see the demographics. You see that basically, and this all figures out. Look at how many males and how many females were here. 489 males. You see the females. That all adds up to the number of people. You see the age group as well. So you see on age group the different ages that did it. You see the areas of activity. So you see where those coupons are being downloaded, where they're being redeemed from, where they're being clicked on. You see the ages of the people that basically do it, and you see the gender. And that allows you to be able to build a profile of those people to be able to continue to market to them. And you also know what your ROI is, because so many people out there, or so many small businesses, they'll run advertising campaigns and they'll have no idea what their return on investment is. With our product, you see basically exactly how many people have clicked on a coupon, how many people have downloaded it, how many people have redeemed it. You know exactly what your return on investment is so that you can go ahead and continue to scale this. And again, you see where the location is. So we're really excited about that. Provide some great analytics for businesses. And then lastly, go ahead and click on the offer analytics as well. And again, you're looking at the offer analytics so you can see what kind of different offers these companies have run, and the companies can see this as well so that as they look in the future, they can actually test with different campaigns and see what campaigns are working. And they can also, if they've got millennials basically that they know, for example, are attracted to one type of offer, and baby boomers that are attracted to a different type of offer, they can actually segment those offers and be able to deliver those offers specifically to those demographics. So that's part of our super admin panel that we see basically at the company level. And why don't you now go check to what the merchant sees. And really the merchants panel that they use and to be able to run offers and run deals. And again, this is just being launched in beta, so we'll talk about this. So this is for the U.S., so there's no data here, but we wanted to show you this. So if you go basically to reports, you can see the reports basically that, again, and it breaks it down by demographic, by campaign. If you go to the followers, you can actually see on the top there the number of followers based on who your followers are, and you can actually filter those followers, again, by demographics. And then if you look at the offers, you can actually, this is the ways that you can see basically what offers they also ran. And then go to create a new offer, Chuck, if you would, at the right-hand side there. This is how simple it is, guys. The merchant puts an offer name, they upload an image, a coupon image, they put what category it's in. So for example, if it's a restaurant, it would be the food category, and then what happens is that on the mobile phone, those offers are automatically populated on the mobile phone based on wherever you are. So if in fact you've got somebody that's in St. Louis, a business that's in St. Louis, those offers will then be populated in St. Louis. You choose the duration, and it's populated by category. So you'll see on the mobile phone, food, spas, whatever services they are, it's by category. And you simply click on that category, and you see which of your merchants are offering special deals. You see the merchant can choose the duration that they want to run it. They put the description, they put the terms and conditions, if they want to basically maximize, if they want to only allow a certain amount of redemptions, they can put that. And if they want to allow a certain amount of coupons, they can put that again, they can limit it. And then on the bottom, they go down and basically choose the geographic location that they want to run this. So they choose the map, basically by the map, they pinpoint where they want to run this by geolocation, and they're able to run it by geolocation as well. The best part about this now, and listen to this, this is absolutely free. We're giving this away to the merchants. So here are all these merchants basically, they're looking at what do I do? How do I generate business? What are some of the other things that I do? I understand that mobile here is huge. I'm seeing all my customers that are coming in that are basically using my mobile phone. How do I take advantage of that? This is how they do it with our small business platform. And we give it away for free. It's free to be able to sign up and use this. And not only do we generate extra business, additional business for them, we help them build a database of people that they can continue to market to, and we give them the analytics, and we break it down basically, so that they can see where their customers are coming from, the genders, the age, and so forth. So that's why you can tell by my enthusiasm on my voice, I'm incredibly excited about it. How do you make money, basically? You make money as people download coupons, and as people go in and redeem the offers. And the way that they redeem the offers is that we actually give the merchant a QR code, and when they go in with their phone, they simply scan the QR code. That tracks it back to you, and then we pay you basically for the sales and for the sales that are in that store or that business, and we pay you for the coupons that are being downloaded. That's what we're most excited about. So is the ability to give it away for free again, and to pay you. And again, the thing with Groupon is you'll see Groupon deals. Those aren't necessarily your favorite places to do business. One of the differences with us is you have a chance to be able to go into your favorite place and have them create deals and specials, and then be able to share the app with your friends that you also know love these, the same places, and be able to make money on the back end. And over and above that, we're tying in a loyalty program where they get points for these different activities, and they can then redeem these points. Now, we had talked about, getting your customers. Chuck had talked about, well, one of the things, how do you get your customers to also share the app? Well, one of the ways that you get your customers to also share the app is a lot of times these are these favorite businesses, and now we're going to be able to compensate your customers for also sharing that app. So that's one of the other things that this does too. So we're really, really excited about this small business platform. It's released right now in beta. We just, it's working right now, and we're actually, if you've got a customer that's interested, they don't even have to go and basically go into their back office. You just give us their information, and we at corporate will do it for them. All they need to do is give us their coupon basically that they want and give us what the offer is. We have a little form that they fill out, and we go in and manage that campaign for them if that's what they want. If they're, for whatever reason, too busy or, they don't want to manage that campaign, we at corporate will manage that campaign for them. So again, that's a little bit, so without, and they set the deal. So rather than Groupon, again, taking 50%, they set the deal for, what it is that they want to promote. And we build that database for them, and we do it for them for free. So we're really excited about them. This is the future, guys. Mobile is the future of our company. Now with our product that allows you to be able to, again, go into a store, scan the barcode, put that product to find the best deal on that product and service. Put that product basically into the mobile app, see again where you can get the best deal for it, find out who has the daily deals, and lastly now on deals and coupons, be able to see what businesses in your area are offering deals and coupons, along with our viral invite system that allows you to be able to give the app away for free and have your customers give it away and see on a world map your growth and have that all tracked in the back, basically in the back office as well, so that you can see the activity on the apps that you've given away for free and your friends have given away for free. When you combine that now with our small business program, it's there. It's all there, guys. And again, when you look at it, this is a market, when you compare e-commerce and then mobile commerce, that will be $5 trillion here in the next several years, and we've given you basically an opportunity to be able to profit from that market. So it's and the growth in that market. So those are some of the and how do you do it? Again, coming right down to the simplicity of it, you give the product away for free. You make money as people benefit, and you build a team that do the same thing. So, Chuck, I know there's some things probably that you wanted to add to that, but I appreciate you having the opportunity to be able to share. Now, let me tell you kind of one of the things before we get into it, Chuck, before you add to that. We are doing right now a limited beta on this. Until a full-blown release in January. Like I said, it's already been tested out in Indonesia, and now we're going to be testing it out. So we're looking for kind of a small beta group that wants to participate in this and bring on some businesses here. We're finalizing our marketing materials and everything else, but we wanted to do a small limited beta here before we rolled it out officially. So the purpose of this call also is to find people that want to participate in the beta. That know some businesses that they want to bring in that we can go ahead and get started. And so that's, so Chuck, you can talk a little bit about how you can find people also that want to participate in the beta and kind of what that mechanic's going to look like. But back to you, Chuck.
Great job, Michael. And ladies and gentlemen, you just saw what I saw Wednesday. And like I said, I haven't slept in 3-4 nights now. So really, really exciting stuff. A couple things. Let's just handle some routine stuff here. Number one, you're going to have a lot of questions. Hold your questions for a little while. We're going to be giving you more information throughout the week, let you know what's going on, what forms you fill out. Right now, all we want is a handful of you that are serious about working with us because, when you do a beta, it's pioneer work, so don't expect everything to be just perfect day one. It is up and working, but there's a lot of stuff to be done. So we're looking for a handful of beta testers. If you'd like to beta test this, send me an email, globalchuck@gmail.com, globalchuck@gmail.com. Let me know who your upline global is, and let me know your rank, your rank in the business. Are you a star affiliate? Are you a power affiliate? Are you a global power affiliate? Because we will give preference to the higher rank. And so we want people who understand the business, who are building the business. Those are the people we really want out beta testing it. So, again, if you're not even a star affiliate, don't go ahead and send it in. But just realize it is going to be a limited beta test for now. Secondly, the forms, the website, the details, the commission details, trust me, you're going to love it. The one thing Michael did say I could share is the fact that we're able to track this down to the individual affiliate level. And so what that means is we're going to be getting paid on two sides of this. If you're the affiliate that signed up the free business, when that business has downloads and redemptions, that business will pay the Shopping Sherlock, and you, the affiliate that gave the got the business sign up, you're going to get paid. Now, Michael hasn't got all the details to me yet, but you're going to get paid, and I think you're going to get the lion's share of the commission. Kudos for signing up the free business. And I want you to realize, like in Indonesia, where we're testing this, one of our clients is KFC. So this is not just your small mom and pop. This is a huge opportunity for all of us. So sign up a nice chain like that and think about the potential commissions you could be earning. Now, on the other side of the coin is those of us that give away free apps. You're going to be rewarded also. We're looking at not putting this money into the pool like the rest of the usage income because we can track it down to the individual affiliate, and this is what I got permission to share last night. It looks like we're going to be able to take this down to the affiliate that gave away the app that got used to redeem the coupon. Ladies and gentlemen, that is exciting news. So this is going to directly reward you for giving away a bunch of apps in your community and teaching your customers how to give away the apps too. Couple quick ideas, and I've asked Willie Davis in the Philippines and Sherry Tad to just share a few of their thoughts, and then we're going to wrap this up. I don't want to keep you long, but I want you to know right now what you want to do is, if you're interested, send me an email, globalchuck@gmail.com, and let me know, hey, I'd like to be one of the beta testers. Please consider me. Secondly, start building your team like crazy, ladies and gentlemen, because now with this coming, you want to have affiliates in every city in the world. And so through the power of two and duplication, get plugged in like never before and start exposing the product and the business more than you ever have. Because I'm here to tell you, over the next 90 days, you're going to see a rocket take off here. And those of you that get busy now, forget the beta testers. Let a few other people beta test this. You go out and give away free apps, and you start making your list of business that you're going to call on once we go live. That's what I would do if I were you. All right, a couple things I'm going to turn over to Sherry Tab for a few of her thoughts. Think about this for a minute. You give the mobile app to a friend. You look at the coupons and offers that are available from the local businesses, and you say, are there any restaurants or places you like to do business that are not on my app? They say, well, yes, I like to do business at XYZ restaurant, and I like to go to this paintball thing here, and I like to go to this laser hair removal surgery place here. They give you 3 or 4 businesses. You now take that to those business owners and ask those business owners if they would like to be on your network. You've got customers asking for them to be added to your network. And they're going to say, oh, what's this going to cost me? It's free. And we'll give you the presentation materials to show the business owner. It will be simple, and my wife does not let me make guarantees, but there's not a single business owner that I'll share this with that ever says no to me. And we're going to make the system so easy that any of us can do this simply by walking in and offering this incredible platform. All right, what I want to do is turn the call over to a few minutes to Sherry Tab. Sherry is a phenomenal business person, traditional and now network marketing professional, but with her background and experience. Sherry, what are your thoughts as you've got to understand this a little bit more this week?
Chuck, I tell you what, like you, I've not been able to sleep. But before I get into this, Michael, you're still on the line. Did you want to say something else? I saw a note there.
You know something, Sherry, just I'm not sure. Am I on again?
Yes, you are.
Okay, just let me, when you guys are done talking about your thoughts, Chuck, if you just send it back to me here, and I just have some final thoughts as well.
You got it, sir. Go ahead, Sherry.
Okay. Chuck, when you shared this with me, I mean, it just registered. Talk about bringing things full circle. where we make money if we want to sign up the businesses, or make money if we're the one that gave away the app that uses the coupon. I've had some experience with small business owners in the past, and the biggest concern they have about Groupon is how little they make. Like you said earlier, it is a loss leader, and I've seen small businesses go under because of the response that they got from Groupon and the fact that there was such a delay in getting the money to the business owner. Because you're talking about, 50% of whatever the deal is what came back to the small business owner. This is going to blow Groupon out of the water. And I have to share a story. Yesterday when I was getting my hair cut using my Groupon that I found through the Sherlock, I was just mentioning this. In fact, I shared the Sherlock app. I gave the app away to everybody in the shop, and they're all independent salon owners. They all rent space there, so they were clamoring for that. And I was telling the gal who was cutting my hair that, the Groupon that she put online, and realizing how little she got back from it, I said, we're coming out with a program for small business owners to help you build your business, but to pay a lot less. And I said, I don't know what that is yet, but I know it's going to be significantly different than what you're paying Groupon. And her answer to me was, as soon as you have that, let me know. Every one of these salon operators in here will sign up for that. And it's that easy. I don't even know the full trappings of the program yet, but I do know that small business owners struggle. They struggle to get into the mainstream to compete, and their only way to compete right now is going with the big box guys, the Groupons, the Living Socials. And boy, if they get hammered with those responses before their cash flow comes in, they get shut down. This is a gem that just completes the Sherlock profile that we have available right now. But the best thing, there's even more coming. The loyalty program that Michael talked about that will actually reward our customers for sharing the app. Talk about viral growth. Oh, my Lord. Again, it'll be another sleepless night. I just see so much power in this. And again, not everybody is going to go and sign up businesses. But what you said, Chuck, just talking to the people that your customers, the people what businesses do you want to see offers from? And to go in and offer it for free with some small back-end charges, we have a winner like none other out there. We are changing the platform, the game of marketing for small business owners. I'm so excited. Back to you, Chuck.
Very good, Sherry. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's go over to the Philippines. And Willie Davis, you've had a chance to digest this a little bit. Mr. Davis, what do you see in a country like the Philippines using something like this?
Well, thanks, Chuck. I think it's just a great opportunity that's being presented to us. What we're seeing here in the Philippines, you had a lot of your major companies, they were not even selling online. And so even with the small businesses now, to be able to go to them, to give them an opportunity to compete online with the big companies. We have the Amazons and the eBays, and those are the big companies. But now to be able to go to the mom and pop stores and give them an opportunity to go out there and compete with the big guys, it's just going to be a phenomenal thing. We had about 3 major cities here that was on the platform, which was Manila, Cebu, and Davao. So the rest of the Philippines is just wide open to be able to approach small businesses to go in to give them a chance to compete. So super excited over here. Can't wait. Would love to be on the beta test. So throwing it out there and turn it back over to you, Chuck, and we'll get some words from Mr. Weir.
Well, with your military background, you know to follow instructions. So send me an email, and as a global, I'm pretty sure you're going to be up at the top. Hey, real quick before I turn this back to Michael, yesterday I was preparing for this presentation, and I shared the demo with Mark Levesque, Global Power Affiliate Mark Levesque. And at first he didn't get it. And I was shocked because I'm like, Mark, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. So I've asked Mark just real quickly to share, because a lot of you out there are probably like, I just don't get it. Mark, what was the difference? What did you see the first time, and then what really made it register to where you really got it by the time you left? Mark, you might share that real quick with everybody, and I'll turn it over to Michael.
Well, at first I was looking at the screens that weren't full, and I realized that a beta product is not going to have any activity in it. But when we looked at the screen that had all the KFCs listed as customers, that really got my attention. And then as I started to think about how it works vis-a-vis Groupon, and how it's so much more cost effective for the business merchant. And then we were thinking about the different sides of the opportunity. On the business side, if you can walk into a business owner and ask them, how many of your customers would like to have this app that you could feed your coupon out to them, that got my attention. Or how you can ask people, what business do you like to use in the area. And that's really, really exciting, because when you can ask the people that that you want to hand the app to, or your team, I mean, what business do you want to see get coupons in this, and then go to the business and say, there's several local people that are interested in seeing your coupons in this in this structure here, and so would you like to be involved, and what business wouldn't? And so that really got my attention, and the light went on when we started to talk about it in that regard. Back to you, Chuck.
Great, thank you. And I want to go back to Michael Weeder. Michael, we sure appreciate everything you've done for us. Boy, thank you, thank you. So, Michael Weeder, back to you.
Thank you, Chuck. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So, a couple of things that I just wanted to add to this and kind of give you kind of the method behind the madness a little bit. We wanted to, number one, get our mobile app out and then, go through the bug fixes and so forth. I knew that when we brought the small business program out and also the loyalty program, when you also combine that with our mobile app, and the features and functionality of our mobile app, it's a lot of stuff. So we wanted to basically roll it out in phases. If you guys, you notice that, our mobile app now, we're in the final we're in the iTunes store. It should be approved to the beginning of the week. And that's, after the first really 5 weeks, we not only were able to do, pretty much all the bug fixes, but we also took your feedback and went ahead and incorporated your feedback into the fixes. And now that we've got the mobile app to the point where we're happy with the functionality, the features and functionality of the mobile app, we've decided now that we're going to start to roll out these additional features. Just to let you know, the small business program, which I think is going to be huge, and then also the loyalty platform, just to let you know, is already programmed in. We already have the programming done for the loyalty platform. The only thing that we're working on right now is basically assigning the points to the specific actions to drive the activity, because, we know that once we, whether it's giving away the mobile app, which equates to a certain amount of points, downloading a coupon, redeeming basically an offer at a store, so we're assigning the points to those activities that we want to use to be able to drive engagement, which will just drive up that back-end usage income for you guys. But that programming has already been done. So, again, you're going to see that rolled out also with the small business platform, our loyalty points, our program. The other thing that Willie had mentioned, as we expand to other countries internationally, usually what we do is that we have basically a pre-launch campaign where once a country gets to 500 people, we'll go out then and customize the app for them in their language, and we'll also go ahead and bring in the top affiliates out there to be able to supplement what it is that we're doing and to add value to the app for that country. The great thing also about this is that now as we get people in different countries, and even before we officially launch that country, those people will have an opportunity to go and build value in that app right away by bringing in some of those small businesses. So this is going to help us with regards to our international expansion as well. And then lastly, one of the things that it does is it also makes our app more valuable. So as you give the app away, not only do you, have the price comparison and the scanning and everything else, but now with these additional small businesses, your favorite businesses, it not only builds additional value in our app and makes our app more valuable and helps us make more money off the app and giving it away, but then it also makes the distributorship and the opportunity with Shopping Sherlock more valuable. So we're really excited about all of that. And then lastly, let me just kind of add this, in network marketing, and let me kind of bring it back full circle for you. In network marketing, the ideal situation is to get involved with a company just as it's going into hypergrowth and then hope it becomes a legacy company like an Amway, an Herbalife, a Nu Skin, a Mary Kay, a Tupperware, one of those companies that's around for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. For those of you that have seen our email, that the last email that I sent out, our company basically, September was our biggest month ever, followed by October that then turned into our biggest month ever. We are growing right now double digits each and every month. And so far that you've seen this in November, we're actually, as of yesterday, we were about 8% up on October's pace as well. And based on the things that we've got going for the rest of the month, I truly believe that, again, it'll be another one record-breaking month for us, both in revenues and new enrollments and in commissions. So, and so when you look at it and you look at how we're growing and the foundation that we've built and the momentum that we have and the space that we're in, guys, with regards to e-commerce and mobile commerce, I could not be more excited about the future. Our goal is to be $1 billion company here. And when you look at, again, these things, these are not fads that are happening. These are basically trends that are changing the world, because when you look at the internet, you look at mobile, you look at mobile commerce, as you know, that mobile device is the most personal technology device that you've ever seen. I've relayed this before, and they just did a study at Baylor University, and they showed that the college females were on their mobile phone 12 hours a day. And if you look at high school students, I think that they're on the phone even more than that, because I've got a 17-year-old high school senior daughter. So these are basically, these are not fads. These are trends that are reshaping the way that we are doing business and living. And it's not only here in the United States, it's around the world. And so, when you look at the trends that we're in front of, when you look at our growth, and when you look at the opportunity to be able to change your lives financially, that's why we're so excited, you and your family's lives, not only now but for generations. That's what we're most excited about. So, and this is just kind of, one of the final pieces in the puzzle. Just to let you know, what we're concentrating on is, again, the small business platform, the loyalty platform. We've got a gift card category that we're also bringing out. And those are really the things that we're concentrating on over the next several months. And then, 2015, basically, again, we're going to be incredibly well positioned with the foundation that we've laid just to really go into that hyper growth. And you want to be a piece of it. You want to be a part of that. So, again, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share, Chuck, and back to you.